Learning Target 8.9 says I can compare and contrast diffusion and effusion. So let's first of all talk about what those two things are. So diffusion is where a gas expands and spreads throughout the volume, just like this gas, these little purple particles are expanding to fill their container. So this is like if you spray some perfume at the back of the room, everybody can smell it at the front of the room because that gas is spreading out and occupying the whole space. Effusion is when the gas is going to escape through a tiny little hole, just like when you blow up a balloon and you leave it sitting for a few days. It deflates because the latex is full of holes, so it doesn't hold that air in there. So I'm going to click on this and take you to another simulation. Now in this little simulation we have oxygen and we have hydrogen, so we're going to look at the difference between those particles. So we're going to start with hydrogen. So we let the hydrogen particles move around. Alright, and so they're effusing through this hole here. Okay, now notice how fast they're moving because that's where we're going to take it next. Okay, notice that these are tiny little particles, so they're moving fairly quickly. Now let's switch it to oxygen. Now notice that the oxygen particles are larger, and so they're moving a little bit slower. Okay, but now when they escape here, that's what we call effusion. When they're moving around filling the space, that's what we call diffusion. Now let's look at this speed thing. This is called Graham's law. This basically says that lighter gases are going to travel faster. So the smaller the molar mass, the faster the gas is going to travel. So which one is faster, HCl or NH3? So the first thing we need to do is figure out the molar mass of each one. So the molar mass of HCl is 36.458 grams per mole. Molar mass of ammonia, which is NH3, is 17.034. So if we put a piece of cotton that had HCl on one end, all right, and NH3 on the other, and we let those gases mix in this column, they would meet closer to the hydrochloric or the HCl end because the ammonia is going to travel faster. So the ammonia is going to go faster down the tube this way. The hydrochloric acid is going to be slower going this way, so they're not going to meet in exactly the midpoint. Okay, they're going to meet closer down here to form this white ammonium chloride. So smaller the molar mass, the faster the gas.